Good morning. I am Jai Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, SNS College of Technology. Now I am going to have a short discussion on the topic determinants of working capital. So, the determinants of working capital are the factors that influence the amount of working capital required by a business. The nature and the size of the business greatly affect the working capital needs. The production cycle and the operating finance efficiency determine how long funds remain tied up in the operations. Credit policy, inventory management, and seasonal fluctuations also influence the working capital requirements of a business. The business growth and the market conditions may increase the need of additional working capital. Thus, the proper analysis of these determinants helps in effective working capital planning and the control. And the determinants of working capital are the factors that affect the working capital needs of a business. They include nature of business, size of a business, production cycle, operating efficiency, credit policy, inventory turnover, seasonal demand, and business growth, which affects the working capital requirements. The price level changes, market conditions, and the availability of raw materials plays an important role as well. The profitability and the dividend policy further affect the amount of working capital needed. Understanding these determinants helps business plan and manage the working capital efficiently. And the core determinants of working capital are the main factors that influence the amount of working capital required by a business. The nature and the size of the business determine the level of investment needed in the current assets. Production cycle and operating efficiency affect how quickly cash is converted back from operations. The credit policy influences the amount tied up in receivables and payments to creditors. The inventory management and seasonal fluctuations also change working capital requirements. The proper understanding of these determinants helps maintain the liquidity and efficient business operations. The policy and the operational determinants are the factors that affect the working capital through business decisions and daily activities. The credit policy influences the amount of funds blocked in the receivables and the payments to the suppliers. Inventory management policies determine the level of stock maintained by the business. Operating efficiency affects the speed of production, sales, and cash conversion. The production planning and cost control also influence the working capital requirements. The effective policies and the operations help the business utilize the working capital efficiently and maintain the liquidity of the business. So I have given some of the real life Indian examples which have a very good understanding of the determinants of your working capital. So now let us discuss about the application of 5 stages of your design thinking to improve the business and the financial management practices. In the empathize stage, business understand customer and operational problems carefully. During the define stage, the exact issues identified clearly for better problem solving. In ideate stage, the creative ideas on possible solutions are generated to address the problem. The prototype and the test stage involve developing, trying, and evaluating the solutions for effectiveness. This process helps business create innovative, practical, and user-focused solutions efficiently. And to have a short summary of the determinants of your working capital, the determinants of working capital are the factors that influence the amount of working capital required by the business. The nature and the size of the business plays an important role in deciding working capital needs. The production cycle, operation efficiency, and inventory management affect the movement of funds in the operations. The credit policy and the collection period influence the amount invested in the receivables, whereas the seasonal demand, business growth, and the market conditions may increase working capital requirements of a business. The profitability, price level changes, and the availability of the raw materials also have some impact on the working capital requirements of any of the business. Therefore, understanding these determinants helps the business plan and manage working capital most effectively in any of the business. So I like to thank everyone for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.